líquido y navegando en el aire y navegando por el cielo, buscando el aire y como pájaro líquido y como pájaro líquido, ay, yo te veo bailando, bailando en el mar.
How was it, Nick?
Really good, man. I'm stoked.
What do you think?
I think people are gonna be pretty stoked on it. I think we got the next gen coming down the line here. A lot of years of hard work with a lot of people. LiftX is family owned, and it's been family run, and that is not to be taken lightly. I feel like 15 years, and every year that we've gone into it, you take your chips and you throw them all back into the middle of the table. Like, let's go again. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
I'm Michael Leason. I'm Nick's dad. We started off in my backyard in a barn. It was a hobby business that was looking for something to do. Nick's an engineer. He jumped on board. We were making all kinds of surf tools, paddle boards, surfboards, kite boards. We dabbled into the foils.
The eFoil was an evolution product for sure. Everything always is, right? It's usually, it's a combination of things that you know with things that you don't know and things that exist in other markets and whatnot. And everybody thinks like it was such an easy evolution and such, mindless. Sure, when you're staring at one when it's already done, at the time that you didn't have one and that you were staring at a blank sheet of paper, it was questionable. One day, I was in France. We were in the Alps. We had a couple of mushrooms. We're hiking up the mountain. Big storm rolling in there, and all I could think about was this damn eFoil. I was tripping out on this eFoil, and I could totally see the future of this thing. I could see this product. Yeah, it was just clear as day. It's all I could think about for hours and hours and hours. And like from there, it was like this product had just burned itself into my mind, and it wasn't going to get out of there. And I came home from that trip, and I was like, listen, I'm going to stop working on some of these things over here because I got to work on this product over here. And my dad was like, oh, here he goes again. No, I'm sorry. I got to work on this thing. I have to figure out if it's real.
On foil there. That's the way. Very cool, very cool. Foil it. Not jumping fish, cool. He made a full turn. We started doing more and more foils. We had a fire, took our factory away. We rebuilt and we outgrew the old barn in the backyard. I am just amazed how fast the business is growing. It's a new world for me, but it makes me very happy that people love the product that we're making. And it's only going to get better.
Years and years and years of hard work, really. A lot of people putting in a lot of hours, a lot of stress, It's not easy to build anything, It's not even easy building a wooden chair. And when you get into like complicated hydrodynamics and electronics and batteries, and even though we've done it before, even to do it again and make it better is a very complicated, challenging, personally challenging process for everybody. It takes a lot of brain power, and it takes a lot of strong friendships too. because you really take things to the limit, to the edge. Relationships, you know, stress levels, personal energy levels, cash levels, you fucking name it. It's really a journey, an adventure. It's not easy, but that's what it takes to make an incredible product. And really we're striving for, I wouldn't say perfection, but as damn close as we can to getting it perfect. We really strive for that all the way to the end. And everybody feels that on the team. And I think that that's exactly what's being delivered. And we're gonna be rewarded in a really big way with, I think, people just being stoked. It makes you feel good about everything that you worked on and all the efforts that you put in. That's what life is really about, you know, so I'm stoked, man. Today is like, it's reality. It goes from idea of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, everything we put into it, to like a reality. This is what we've been envisioning, this is what we wanted. And when you actually can get out there, touch it, feel it, you know it's real, and it gets pretty exciting that way.
He'll be here and you think that he's completely silent in the kitchen and that nothing's going through his head, but something's always going through his mind. He's always solving a problem. I think that's what, I don't know, he just gets so bored so easily. He's a true Aries in that sense. He just needs to keep going at 100 miles an hour. He doesn't go any slower than 100. It's 0 or 100.
Puerto Rico has been fantastic. The employees are hard workers, they're talented, they're good friends.
Working with Nick, it's fun, it's motivating. I think it's something that inspires me for sure. You know, the raw passion. Nick pushes us farther than I think normally we think the product can go, and you almost get like this dream experience where you're like, all right, make the best thing that you want. And here's some guidelines and some inputs, and make it 10 out of 10.
Something really amazing about him, that he always got the mind focused on everything's gonna go right. Nothing is gonna go bad. When he put his mind to do something, he's gonna get it out. He's gonna be focused on that, and it's gonna be perfect.
That powerful tornado force, it gets imprinted on the team, and then that's how we operate. You know, nights, weekends, especially when the new product is coming to life, we've all kind of, you know, likened that to, you know, Christmas. It's like an adult version of Christmas. The presents are coming and everyone's stoked, and it's like, check this out.
First ride was so fun. Yeah, it's just amazing to have like a different feeling. You know, we've been riding the other eFoils for so long, and this thing feels totally different. It's like, starts are super easy. We're riding in pretty rough water, and it's just, cruise is super nice. Like having the double concave on the bottom just like splashes the water out to the sides if you do touchdown. And yeah, it just felt incredible from the first go. It was sick.
Man, it honestly feels like you're finally surfing an eFoil. So I think that's the one of the key components here, and feels so good, so stoked.
It's great just to push the envelope of what the eFoil can be, totally reimagined and integrated in a new beautiful package for the next gen.
All the little details we've been working, and it's been like in CAD, just prototyping, you know, all the different components and everything, and just seeing it all together, you know, be able to push that power button, have it all light up and come to life, and then be able to go enjoy it here on the water. Unreal.
Nick always says that I'm the person that gives him the true, honest feedback on the foils. Female perspective too.
If you ask me, the absolute best thing that has come from this business and this sport and all the efforts that we put in, I would tell you that my wife and my daughter. I mean, I met Morgan on the beach. The next day I took her out eFoiling. You know, that was my hook to try to get her to hang out with me. She loved it. She was keeper. I sent her home with my favorite eFoil. Here, borrow this, you know. So I had a way to get her back over and keep the conversation alive. And I think I would definitely say that she fell in love with me riding eFoils up on the lake, you know, at sunset. So that's probably the best thing that foiling has brought to me. And now we have our daughter, which is like, you know, anybody that's a parent knows that that's a total game changer. It just changes your world and puts everything into perspective. Honestly, you know, yeah, I love my business and I love what we build, and I live it and breathe it, and we do as a family. But it does put it in perspective that there's nothing more important than your family, you know, and all could fall apart. I don't care, you know, so long as my family's okay. But I have to be grateful that, you know, like I always trip out on life, on how things occur and like the events that put you in your place. Because sometimes you think that things are going terribly wrong, and sometimes you think you're like above it all, you know, or in a safe space. But it all leads you to your path. You know, those magical moments, like when you have a child that you're like, oh, I get it. Every single step along the way put me exactly where I need to be.